The Bears are back at practice today at Hallis Hall, wrapping up the first week of OTAs. Hopefully, we will get some more highlights coming out of Hallis Hall. But today, I want to talk about what is going on at the OTAs. The Bears already have a detailed plan on Caleb Williams' development, and they're doing everything they can to get him prepared to start week one. That'll be the focus of the entire offseason. But I already have a video in the works on Caleb Williams' development and how the Bears plan to have him ready for opening week. More to come on that soon. But right now, the veterans have been in camp all week practicing with Caleb Williams and the rookies. Jalen Johnson came in rocking his new number 1 jersey. DeAndre Swift is number 4. It's going to get really Swifty this year. And we have a new Pro Bowl receiver in town as well, Keenan Allen wearing number 13. Shane Waldron is now installing a new offense in Chicago. But the good news with this is a ton of the terminology and concepts are similar to what Luke Getsy ran, so most of the veterans should be able to make an easy adjustment to this offensive system. Keenan Allen worked with our wide receiver coach, and Gerald Everett has spent most of his career with Shane Waldron already, so we have guys on this offense who can help if anyone is slow to adjust as well. One thing I wanted to talk about with Shane Waldron is I think some people misunderstand the type of offensive coordinator and play caller that he is. Waldron is a guy who loves to use multiple formations and utilize the talent he has on the roster. A lot of people seem to think that Waldron is just a guy who loves to use 2 and 3 tight end sets, but that's not true. He's a guy who loves to put his players in the best position to succeed, and he utilizes their skill sets on the football field. I expect us to run a ton of 3 receiver formations this year, but also mix in 2 tight end sets and even utilize multiple running backs in the backfield, or even put Velus Jones Jr. or DJ Moore in the backfield on occasions. Waldron has the ability to open up his playbook and really get creative with this offense, and that began this week at OTAs. He will probably not throw too much at Caleb Williams too soon, but I expect this to be an explosive offense that throws a ton of different formations at opposing defenses week in and week out. I think all 3 of our stud receivers can line up anywhere, and that makes our offense even more versatile. All 3 guys can play in the slot or line up on the outside of the formation. I think the formation that makes the most sense is Rome Odunze getting a ton of work as the X receiver with DJ Moore as the Z, and that will leave Keenan Allen to work out of the slot. But I expect Waldron to move these guys around and manufacture touches for some of the stars we have on this offense. And that's what's different here. This will be a star-studded Chicago Bears offense with multiple dynamic weapons to attack defenses with. Caleb will be able to spread the ball around. Shane Waldron is working on installing the offense now and getting everyone comfortable. There will be some position battles to watch as well, but those don't really get started in OTAs. Those are more for training camp, but you could hear word of guys really standing out at OTAs like we did with Braxton Jones just 2 years ago. But mostly it's been pretty tight-lipped at Hallis Hall this week, but we could potentially get some more footage today as the first week of OTAs wrap up. I recorded with Glenn Morgan last night and have 2 videos with him on the way. I'll also be breaking down our depth chart and our 53-man roster very soon, and breaking down Caleb Williams' developmental plan and much more. Stay tuned. Please remember to hit that like button for me. And until next time, bear down.